So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
First pitch, 7:05.
That's down and in. And that one upstairs. Here's a 2-1. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Harper makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Tyler Freeman.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Up the middle. Stop over to first in time. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 2.
Yandy Diaz now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Diaz at second with 2 down. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Man on second, 2 down.
Yep, that ball went out.
Mickey Moniak on deck for the Guardians. And a pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
Ball 4.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now Mickey Moniak. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for
for a strike. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him. That's out number 3. Guardians strand a couple, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, our starter in this one, Gavin Williams. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And the righty deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and deals. And misses inside. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Kicks and fires. So Turner reaches base. And this is a guy with good speed.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
One and one.
Pitch out, but no action. Righty to the plate. Up and in. 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And it stays fair. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. That's off the mark. 1-0.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Inside, just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Righty delivers, and that's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here. And there's the strike. up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through.
Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
At the belt and fires. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1 to Diaz. That's 2.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Second inning set to go. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Bo Naylor.
Nola back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Nola, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Right through there for a strike.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. First pitch misses. Second inning here, no score. Just off the outside edge, and now 2-0. And a foul ball. And strike 2.
2-2 to count.
The pitch. Now it's 3-2. outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Andres Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And 1-1. That's a little bit low. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That clips the zone. 0-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Two outs, bases full. And up next for Cleveland, Akil Baddoo. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or they'll try to speed you up.
On the ground to the left. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. 3 left for the Guardians. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Brett Baty. The pitch. And ball 1. And that's outside. 2-0. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And that one is inside. And there's a foul ball. The pitch stays alive. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here comes a pitch. That's inside. Ball one.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Swings and misses. Strike one. 2 out, space is empty. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. The line to kick the pitch. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And another ball. This to third. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Walked his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he's there with a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. That one at the knees for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game has run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ripped into right field, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. And that's in for a strike. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. Castellanos, the runner at third. Moniak over at first with one away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one popped up right side. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Guardians strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and here is Harry Ford.
The catcher, Harry Ford.
Williams back to work. And that one off the outside edge. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Trey Turner. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Moniak under it. And there's one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. Doubled in his first AB.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, safely into second. He's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Bryce Harper.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Lifted in the air. Long run on his horse. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runners tagging for second and third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now batting.
Now here is Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tyler Freeman. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one wrapped foul. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Missing inside, and the count is 2-2. And the pitch. Freeman hits it in the air. Sizes this one up. He's got it. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Here's Andres Jimenez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. And that's too high. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 2. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Ball one, no strike.
Jimenez leads off first with one away. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
Lifted in the air out to left. Marsh makes the play.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Badu.
So in now for Cleveland, Badu. Fought off foul. Two outs. High fly ball down the left field line. Marsh makes the grab on the run. One left for the Guardians, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one is upstairs.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. His 31st home run of the season, and they add on. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in game one of this 3-game set. That misses. And the count 2-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering upstairs. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Runner on the go. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan Rojas.
So up next, Johan Rojas. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Headed towards the corner. Kwan makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Harry Ford.
So 2 down now, and here is Harry Ford. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-0. And we're back. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Yandy Diaz. A wind in the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. Good hitters count the 2-0. And
ball
another
three.
Ball. And there's ball four.
That pitch is in.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Nick Castellanos digs in for the Guardians. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Righty to the plate. That's towards center. Rojas drifts towards it. And there's one away.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And downstairs.
2-0.
And a pitch. Hammered. And now maybe extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
One down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. There's a strike. The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. On the ground out to short. Rolls across the diamond, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball.
The Phillies leading by a run. We're at the top of the 5th. That one almost got him. Next pitch is outside. Tyler Freeman next to bat for Cleveland. Man at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and fires. Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home, fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go-ahead run on base. And up next for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Kicks and deals. A little bit low. On the ground, Freeman. The throw to first. Turner is out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. You see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
All tied up, last half of inning number 5. So 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. And there's a ball. Line drive, short hop to third. Freeman tossed to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 3, Ryan.
And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is a treat to watch.
Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Nola back to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Santos preparing to come on if needed. Barlow getting loose as well.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Fastball for a strike. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And that skips in the dirt. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Andrew Painter.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Padu in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
The 0-1. And that's in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Yandy Diaz digs in for the Guardians. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Good eye on that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Move to second, and he's back in easily. 1 out, and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that drops in for a strike. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. On a line, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now here is swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So digging in, Mickey Moniak. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Phillies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That ball's carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And now, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Eli Morgan appears to be getting loose. Ferguson getting cranked up as well. The Phils trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 0-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now Brett Beatty. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One down. Phillies down a run. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The pitch. That's down and in. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter or 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Caleb Ferguson into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Man at first with one gone. Bryson Stott now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks.
Jimenez over to second for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Well, 1-run game. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Outside. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wide to kick the pitch. The punch out there, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
So up next, Gabriel Arias. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Tyler Freeman. Foul ball there. Now move to first.
No, he's in there.
Arias dives back in safely. At the belt and fires. There's the strike. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
One-run game, one out, one on. That's to third. Off-balance feed. There's one. Over to Alonso. Double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 4 and the Phillies 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eli Morgan.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas.
The center.
Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the catcher to hit, Harry Ford. Fastball for a strike, going 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trey Turner now. High fly ball out into left center field. Baddoo sizing this one up. Brings it in. With a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 4-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Joe Barlow.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, one-run game. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Here comes a pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. Barlow measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. And he deals. Pitch is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. He goes down looking. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right side, and it goes just foul. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
That smash towards center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, James Karinchak.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Bryce Harper.
Phillies, the right fielder, Harper.
And here it comes. That's in there. Strike 1. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Justin Crawford. No outs. Runner at first. Pete Alonso will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The pitch.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after
Now
giving up the
batting.
leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Brett Beatty stands in for the Phillies. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
That one drifts inside. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
You got 2 balls.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Now into the game, Justin Crawford. He takes over in right.
Number 13.
Matt Brash will take over here.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Yandy Diaz digs in now.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And a pitch. Diaz tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. And that's down and away.
Now you get to this part of the order.
No strike.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals. Top of the zone for a called strike. Righty to the plate. And it's fouled away. And here's a 3-2. The other way. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Nope.
Breaking
That's
ball
inside.
inside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Pitch
Nope,
misses. 1-0. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And he walked him.
First base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. And clips a corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Strike 1.
0-1.
The Guardians trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Underhanded to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit.
The third
Hey,
baseman.
look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Freeman drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
1 pitch,
The
1
batter,
out.
number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to left field. Kwan settles under it, puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
One strike away. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous
Up
fight
next
from
for
him,
Phillies.
and I know it's got the
pitcher,
dugout fired up
Harry.
down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Harry Ford.
Well, you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
First pitch just misses.
Count
Now, if he's
1-0.
going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
With the tying run at the plate, they're the last half of inning number 9. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill
The
your
batter, number
momentum
7.
very quickly. They're in some hot
Shortstop.
water trying to protect this lead.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Out in front and foul to the left side. So the tying run at second. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. A dive, and he can't hold it in. One runs in. Now the second run is in. It's 5-5. Into third base, and the winning run is 90 feet away.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boone. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Nick Sandlin.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 52, Nick Sandlin.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies, known for his late inning heroics. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Trying to send this to extra innings. Backed off the plate that time. The 1-1. Back to right. And that will end the inning. Well, they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Tyler Freeman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 6-5. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And up next for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Gets the slider in there for a strike. One on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Run around to go. Pitch is high. Throw, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Line drive, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Akil Baddoo. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. He swings and fouls one off. One run across in the frame so far. Here are the top half of the 10th. And another ball. This one in the air right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're in extras here. Stepping in, Justin Crawford.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
The pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. And now the count is even. That one lifted to left. Quan settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 21,
Pete Alonso now at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that's in for a strike. A one-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. So the tying run at second. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Last chance for the Phillies. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber, trying to deliver as the hero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering upstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Now 3-0.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Brett Beatty waits on deck. Man on second, 2 down. And there's the automatic. They're down to their final strike.
Helpful.
Sandlin is just one strike away.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
With the tying run at second, and here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. Took him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 14 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.